Welcome to our channel. Today, we're embarking on an extraordinary journey into the world of numismatics, focusing our attention on one of the most sensational tokens of monetary history, the elusive 1967 1-cent coin, a humble penny that has garnered an astounding valuation of up to $98 million, astonishing for a denomination that is often seen merely as pocket change in everyday life. The remarkable aura surrounding this coin stems from a confluence of serendipitous errors and production mishaps that took place in the minting process, transforming what would otherwise be an unremarkable piece of currency into a sought-after treasure that has become the holy grail of collectors and investors alike. Today, we will delve into the intricate details of these errors and mistakes, explore the historical context of the coin's minting, and examine what elevates its status to such astronomical prices in the marketplace, exploring the nuances of demand, rarity, and the human tendency to place value on the imperfect, those errors that make a seemingly common coin exceptionally unique. The 1967 1-cent coin was produced during a period of significant change in the Canadian minting practices, reflecting not only the shifting economic landscape of that era but also revealing how technological advancements and human oversight can intertwine to create fascinating collectibles that attract passionate bids from an eager audience. Among the significant errors affecting this particular coin is the notorious double die error, an occurrence born from a misstep during the striking process, where the design was imprinted twice onto the planchet, creating a layered and ambiguous effect that causes the engraving to appear blurred or ghostly. This unexpected artifact of the minting process contributes to the coin's attractiveness for collectors, many of whom are drawn to the intrinsic beauty found in its imperfections, seeing beyond the monetary value to appreciate the narrative embedded within each tiny detail of the coin. It's fascinating to contemplate how a simple oversight can turn an ordinary penny into a unique item, marking it as a piece of history defined by its mistakes, a narrative that captivates not only seasoned collectors but also newcomers to the world of coin collection. The rarity of this coin is further compounded by the fact that only a handful of these 1967 1-cent coins with the infamous double die error managed to escape the mint in circulation, elevating their desirability substantially, as collectors often thrive on scarcity, driving up the bid prices for those lucky enough to possess or come across such rare pieces. Interestingly, the 1967 1-cent coin is often discussed alongside other notable coins that emerged from the same minting year, as many people analyze the production methods and outcomes that can contribute to coin errors, drawing parallels between the coin's journey from mint to market and the historical changes in minting technologies and practices occurring during that time. Various mint-related inconsistencies, such as variations in metal composition and stamping techniques, add yet another layer of complexity onto the provenance of this remarkable penny, revealing how various factors may contribute not only to its potential worth but also to the fascinating stories that permeate the discussion surrounding collectibles. While the centuries-old practices of minting coins are marked by traditions and methods rooted in precision, it's intriguing to recognize that even these tried-and-true systems can be susceptible to sporadic irregularities, leading to unforeseen collectibles valued immensely by enthusiasts who appreciate the allure of the unintentional arts of minting. Enthusiastic collectors and historians are drawn to the romantic notion that the very process designed to produce a standard currency can inadvertently yield a product of immense value, crafting a narrative that continuously excites individuals who devote their time and energy to studying, preserving, and showcasing these fascinating artifacts. As the number of individuals seeking to own a piece of the 1967 1-cent coin dwindles, the price continues to skyrocket, fueled by passionate bidding wars and the ever-present allure of securing a coin that embodies the quirks and serendipity of the minting process. At this stage, one cannot help but be enchanted by the inherent story that can be found at the intersection of failure and success. The dual narrative surrounding the 1967 1-cent coin invites us to reflect on our understanding of value and the human allure of owning the extraordinary. As we navigate through the myriad details that contribute to the worth of this singular coin, we also come to recognize how a cultural shift has taken place surrounding the appreciation of error and mistake in various artistic forms, drawing parallels to modern art movements that laud spontaneity and the beauty of imperfection. Thus, we find ourselves asking deeper questions. What truly defines worth? Is it simply the rarity of the item, or does the journey it has taken to get from mint to collector hold greater significance? Through the exploration of the 1967 1-cent coin and the exhilarating realm of collecting coins, we extend an invitation to rethink traditional notions of value while celebrating the historical significance behind errors and mistakes that shape not only the coins themselves but also the stories we tell about them and the history they encapsulate. Ultimately, this coin beckons a philosophy that appreciates the imperfect journey through which artifacts emerge as layers of experience, comprising historical contexts, human decisions, and serendipitous occurrences, form the fabric of meaning embedded in tangible objects. Who could have anticipated that a simple, unassuming penny could rise to signify not only an immense financial opportunity but also a lesson in history, a conversation starter regarding the nature of collecting, and a lasting memory of an era long past? Allow yourself to be carried away by the tale of the 1967 1-cent coin, providing an example that reminds us of the endless possibilities that reside within seemingly ordinary items, unveiling hidden legacies waiting to be discovered. As the world of numismatics continues to flourish, prompting fresh conversations around coins and currency, the story of this elusive penny serves as a beacon, illuminating the potential that lies within our grasp when we take a closer look at the artifacts surrounded by our daily lives. It challenges us, implores us to see beauty in imperfection, and reminds us that every error is a marker of history, a token of human experience worthy of appreciation, exploration, and contemplation. The marvelous journey of the 1967 1-cent coin teaches us that extraordinary value can dwell within minor errors and gives every penny a dash of magic, waiting patiently to unveil itself to those willing to search and discover, proving that sometimes the humblest of items can hold extraordinary potential, perpetuating a legacy that both seasoned collectors and newcomers to the numismatic world can find enchanting and inspiring. So, as you reach into your pockets or sift through your loose change, we encourage you to look closely. You may very well find a piece of history that could change your life forever, echoing the timeless lesson that within the mundane, extraordinary finds a way to shine through. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating exploration of the 1967 1-cent coin and the beautiful errors and stories that give it profound worth. Be sure to stay tuned for more engaging insights into the captivating world of numismatics right here on our channel, where every coin has a story and every story is worthy of being told. Next! Today, we have an exciting topic that delves into the fascinating universe of numismatics, highlighting the incredible story of the 1992 1-cent coin, an unassuming piece of currency that has captured the imagination of collectors and investors alike, commanding a staggering price of up to $62 million due to a series of errors and mistakes that occurred during its minting process, making it one of the most intriguing and valuable coins in modern history. As we explore the particulars of this infamous penny, we will examine the nuances of its errors, the historical context of its production, and the profound implications these aspects have on its worth. The story of the 1992 1-cent coin is a prime example of how small oversights during manufacturing can yield results with monumental financial repercussions, inspiring collectors to search through their change and examine their collections for potentially valuable treasures. Minted at the Denver Mint in 1992, this penny was intended to be just another standard piece of currency that many Americans would encounter in their daily transactions, but it would soon take on a life of its own due to a few remarkable errors. The primary error associated with the 1992 1-cent coin is the infamous close AM designation, referring specifically to the spacing between the letters TNA and M in the word America on the reverse side of the coin. In a typical 1992 1-cent coin, those letters should be spaced wider apart, but in a handful of coins produced during the year, they appeared much closer together, rendering those particular specimens among the most sought after in numismatic circles. This close AM error is a product of the minting process and is attributed to an oversight in die preparation, a condition where the design on the reverse die was not cut accurately, resulting in those distinct and incredibly rare variations. The allure of the 1992 1-cent coin does not solely stem from its close AM version. There are additional misprints and peculiarities during its minting process that contribute to its exceptional value. One significant aspect that adds to its rarity is the limited number of coins that exhibit this specific error, estimated to be fewer than 10 in existence, further enhancing the desirability among collectors who view such pieces as not just currency but pieces of history worth their weight in gold. Collectors often find themselves increasingly captivated by the notion of rarity, and one cannot help but draw parallels between this 1992 D penny and a one-of-a-kind art piece. Each error-laden coin tells a story that could change hands for unforeseen fortunes in the ever-evolving world of collectibles. Every time a collector discovers a 1992 D coin in their possession, there's an anticipation and thrill that comes with the possibility that it may represent one of the coveted close AM variations, a glimpse into the surreal world where a single coin could generate an extraordinary windfall. The significant market demand for the 1992 D coin with the close AM error is largely driven by the strong community of numismatists who spread the word about these remarkable finds, pushing collectors to comb through their coin jars and search for that elusive gem amongst ordinary pennies. It's a testament to how stories of discovery fuel an insatiable curiosity within the community, making each search for these coins something of a collective adventure. Over the years, the rise of online marketplaces and auction sites has accelerated this frenzy to an overwhelming extent, allowing individuals to list their finds and attract potential buyers from around the world, transforming what was once a simple search through jumble change into a multi-million-dollar opportunity. The excitement around the 1992 D 1-cent coin embodies more than just its monetary value. It represents the magic of unexpected rewards that can manifest in the most pedestrian of pursuits, touching on an almost universal human experience, the joy of discovery. As collectors chase after every hint or clue of these rarities, they become part of a larger narrative surrounding the coin, woven into the rich tapestry of American history and economy, a story that resonates beyond the confines of simple currency into the essence of human aspiration and passion. Beyond the realm of collectors, the story of the 1992 D 1-cent coin also signifies the unpredictable nature of minting technology and the challenges faced within the process, illuminating the complexities and sometimes unpredictable outcomes in a system that strives for precision. After all, for an industry dedicated to coin production to generate such a significant error highlights the unique intersection of man and machine in crafting what are meant to be standard objects. Often, we forget that a mint operates under high-pressure conditions aimed at producing millions of coins while still adhering to strict standards and ensuring that every piece meets specific criteria. Amidst all these processes, it's indeed remarkable how small variables can result in significant errors, translating into rare finds that ripple through the growing community of coin enthusiasts. Of course, we cannot ignore the potential impact that media coverage has had on the value and allure of the 1992 D 1-cent coin. Stories of remarkable sales and jaw-dropping auctions have spread awareness and excitement across the numismatic landscape. With every story told and every coin auctioned, a legend is born, capturing not just the interest of seasoned collectors but even the curiosity of those who might not categorize themselves as enthusiasts. The power of storytelling comes into play, creating a buzz that ignites excitement and encourages more individuals to join in and explore the world of coin collecting, further fueling the growing fascination with unique and error-laden specimens. As the digital age progresses, one cannot help but appreciate how online communities foster an environment that promotes sharing knowledge, discovery, and personal experiences, breaking barriers that once isolated collectors from each other. Individuals now band together on forums and social media, sharing insights, exchanging stories, and trading tips while nurturing a sense of camaraderie, hoping to spot that next great find along their journey. The beauty of the 1992 D coin transcends mere monetary value. It serves as a catalyst for conversation, connection, and community, encouraging countless enthusiasts to come together and revel in the thrill of the unexpected. Imagine being at an auction, standing shoulder to shoulder with like-minded individuals who share your passion and hunger for the pursuit of valuable discoveries, only to have someone unveil a 1992 D 1-cent coin with a close AM error. The collective gasp from the crowd would generate an electric atmosphere, everyone acutely aware of the history and significance represented within that single piece of currency. It is moments like these where the spirit of numismatics is palpable, uniting people from all walks of life, each person with their dreams of hitting the jackpot or simply holding a piece of history that they can appreciate. The evolving significance of the 1992 D 1-cent coin causes us to consider the nature of value itself, what drives human fascination with rare commodities, and why do certain objects achieve stratospheric prices while others remain steadfastly normal? Perhaps it lies in the sheer thrill of the chase, envisioning the possibility that ordinary encounters could yield extraordinary outcomes, that a simple penny could unlock doors to unimaginable wealth or lasting legacies. In the end, it comes down to stories and the allure they wield, stories born from errant actions during minting that turn history into tangible relics that connect generations of collectors, investors, and treasure hunters. It is a reminder that history, often viewed as a textbook subject, is very much alive in the everyday objects around us. Indeed, the tantalizing tale of the 1992 D1 cent coin extends all the way from its inception at the Denver Mint to its modern status as a coveted collectible, framed by the eras and successes of both its past and present. So, as we conclude our discussion on this remarkable penny, take a moment to reflect on the many possibilities that lie within our own lives and the treasures awaiting discovery in the unlikeliest of places, like your change jar or that dusty box at the back of your attic. You may just find that you possess a piece of history filled with stories, emotions, and aspirations, the kind of treasure that not only offers monetary value but also invites you to ponder your own journey through the realms of chance and opportunity. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the enchanting saga of the 1992 D1 cent coin, its eras, and the value they bring to the world of coin collecting, a narrative that continues to unfold, demonstrating how, sometimes, the smallest of coins can cast the largest of shadows in the pursuit of dreams and fortunes. Be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more enlightening content as we unveil more captivating stories from the fascinating world of numismatics, where history is displayed currency by currency, coin by coin, and every story is one worth telling. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics to explore the incredible story of the 2018 D1 cent coin, an apparently ordinary penny that has gained immense value, with some specimens fetching prices as high as $29 million due to a series of significant errors and mistakes that happened during its minting process. You might be wondering how a simple penny can possibly reach such a staggering price. Well, this tale is rich with unexpected twists, intriguing errors, and a unique perspective on the world of coin collecting, demonstrating that even the most mundane items can harbor immense value when the right circumstances align. The allure of the 2018 D1 cent coin lies in its inherent flaws, which, rather than diminishing its worth, have turned it into a treasure coveted by collectors across the globe. The story begins at the Denver Mint, where this coin was minted, as it represents a time when coin production was approaching high levels of efficiency thanks to technological advancements. Yet, as with any manufacturing process, especially one that relies on intricate machinery and human oversight, mistakes can and do occur, and in the case of the 2018 D penny, these mistakes have become the stuff of legend. One major category of errors that distinguishes the 2018 D1 cent coin from its counterparts is the presence of what collectors have come to know as the extra leaf variety. This term refers to a phenomenon in which a small extra leaf appears on the coin's reverse side, just above that E1 cent. This anomaly arises from the die used to strike the coins, which was improperly prepared or modified during the production process, leading to the unintended feature that has since become a hallmark of its rarity. As these coins circulate among everyday consumers, few people notice the subtle difference that can mean hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of dollars to coin collectors. However, those who are in the know, serious numismatists and astute collectors, dedicate countless hours to scouring through vast quantities of change to spot this remarkable error, knowing full well that a single find could change their financial situation dramatically. The excitement surrounding the 2018 D1 cent coin's extra leaf is complemented by the rarity of these errors. It is estimated that only a limited number of these coins made it into circulation before the error was corrected, making any specimens that exhibit this variety incredibly valuable and prized by those in the industry. Indeed, it is the confluence of error and consumer behavior that adds to the allure of coins like the 2018 D. While many coins can be readily available in circulation, those that are rare because they didn't seep into everyday use become especially significant. The world of numismatics operates on principles of scarcity and desirability, where enthusiasts are willing to pay exorbitant prices for the smallest imperfections found in pieces they long for. Beyond the extra leaf, some coins from the 2018 D minting display additional characteristics and errors that contribute to their high market value, including variations in the quality of the strike, inconsistencies in the appearance of the metallic finish, and anomalies that might arise from the aging of the dies used for striking. Each coin tells its own unique story, a tale of errors, the high-speed mechanical processes of coinage, and the individuals who might have stumbled upon something extraordinary tucked away in their coin jars or found while rummaging through their change after an evening out. The emotional high that comes from finding such a coin is paralleled only by the financial benefit that it could provide a collector, creating an atmosphere charged with excitement as the search for these coins continues in everyday settings like grocery stores, flea markets, and while cleaning out the car. Part of the thrilling hunt for rare coins like the 2018 D1 cent piece revolves around the possibility of what can be worth enormous amounts of money. Some collectors even refer to it as the coin roll hunting methodology, where they search through rolls of pennies at banks, keeping their eyes peeled for the elusive extra leaf without any assurance of the success of their efforts. Such determination highlights an important aspect of the coin collecting community. The spirit of camaraderie and the shared thrill in searching for treasures fuels a passion that unites collectors from all walks of life, granting them a deeper appreciation of the items they're pursuing and their historic significance. Through forums, social media, and local coin clubs, enthusiasts share their successes and failures, trading tips and strategies on how to locate these treasures and heightening the level of participation within the community. Stories emerge of individuals discovering their 2018 D1 cent coins amid bags of change, leading to exciting announcements of astounding prices that often capture the zeitgeist of the numismatic landscape, instilling further enthusiasm for the hunt among fellow collectors. The consequences of such discoveries can lead to life-altering events, and the allure of the 2018 D penny reminds us that sometimes incredible fortunes rest within the simple confines of our daily lives, waiting patiently for the right set of eyes to notice their potential. The vast fluctuations within the numismatic market make understanding the factors driving values essential. Elements such as demand, perceived rarity, the age of the coin, and its physical condition all combine to influence how much a collector is willing to pay when time comes to make a purchase. Coins that show little wear often command the highest premiums, particularly those that maintain their original luster, as they indicate that the coin has not been circulated closely with everyday transactions. The age and significance of a coin can also play a profound role. Coins struck in lower quantities are often worth more due to historical importance or unique minting circumstances that may have existed at the time. Collectors frequently monitor trends, cataloging findings, and pricing histories to gain insight into pricing patterns, essentially treating the pursuit of collecting with a level of investment acumen. Research remains a cornerstone of serious numismatists, as a well-informed collector is more likely to recognize rare finds, assess their value accurately, and ultimately make informed decisions about buying, selling, or trading items within their collections. This diligence reflects the commitment of enthusiasts to the craft, often needing to put in significant time and effort before ever hitting the jackpot. Additionally, events surrounding numismatic conventions, auctions, and collector expos garner excitement around the 2018 D coin, creating opportunities for buyers to showcase and appraise coins in a collective environment. The communal aspect of the numismatic world fosters bonds among collectors and contributes to the growth of the field, leading to educational opportunities and collective growth for both novices and veteran collectors alike. Within the grand narrative of the 2018 D1 cent coin, the strain of imperfection emerges as a powerful source of interest. It speaks to humanity's appreciation for the flawed and the unique, which often compels individuals to assign greater value to items marked by errors. As we navigate the highs and lows of collecting, we realize that these imperfections become part of a story that transcends the physical object, adding meaning and depth to the experiences surrounding its existence. Coins, and in particular intriguing pieces such as the 2018 D1 cent, derive their worth not merely from the value etched into their surface but also from the tales they tell, the historical context, manufacturing mishaps, and the connections made along the journey. These coins can often serve as touchstones, linking generations of collectors, uniting them in a shared love for history, discovery, and the thrill of the hunt. Reflecting on the journey through the world of numismatics, the 2018 D1 cent coin further invites us to ponder what it means to assign value to objects in our lives, be they weapons, clothing, or even furniture. What gives them significance, and how do we create stories around them that imbue them with meaning? The juxtaposition of rarity and error opens the door for profound discussions about intrinsic and extrinsic value, addressing the notion that true wealth may not come from the objects themselves, but rather through the experiences and connections formed around them. As we wrap up our exploration of the 2018 D1 cent coin, we encourage you to look closely at the objects surrounding you, the items that often go unnoticed in everyday life, for you never know what extraordinary stories may rest within the familiar. Coins have the ability to connect us to our past, reminding us of values, achievements, and dreams, and the rare gems like the 2018 D1 cent coin serve as symbols of hope for many collectors searching for treasure amidst the mundane. So, whether it's while digging through your own change or simply listening to the stories of others who share their excitement for numismatics, let the journey guide you into this intricate world filled with history, passion, and the allure of hidden wealth waiting to be discovered. Thank you for joining us on this thrilling adventure into the realm of the 2018 D1 cent coin. Keep searching, keep believing, and who knows, you may be the person to reveal the next amazing story from the world of numismatics. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more engaging content as we continue to reveal the captivating world of coins, currencies, and the treasure troves of stories they bring to light. Happy collecting!